Good morning, everybody. I'm Colette, the Highway Stitcher, here to give you my stitching from the highway and at home. It is getting cold here in the Northern Hemisphere. I think we are into winter just about. It was 32 degrees right now, 0 degrees Celsius here in Lehi, Utah, and it's supposed to go up to like about 8 degrees Celsius, 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Winter has arrived. It's not coming, it has arrived. And we're supposed to have some inclement weather, possibly mostly snow on the U.S. Thanksgiving Day here in Utah. So we'll see if that comes out, happens, whatever. It's November 22nd today, and I realized that it's the 60th anniversary of President John F. Kennedy's death here in the United States, the assassination of our president. And I was surprised to see that. It was a day I remember definitely, and I'm sure a lot of other people remembered, especially here in the United States. I believe, had just turned 10, and I was in fourth grade here in the States, and I remember just being sent home. I remember seeing some of it on TV at school and then being sent home. And so, and just being enthralled by the whole funeral procession and everything at the end. But being a child, it didn't really hit me like it sure it hit my parents and other people as much. I think that as a child, you're protected. Things are wrong, but you're protected more. And so, anyway, I just wanted to point that out and not forget that. And all of his family, I'm sure, will never forget this date. So all his family that's still alive. So anyway, that is kind of a bit of history here. And so anyway, but this is a floss tube, and I'm going to go on to showing you what I accomplished in the last 2 weeks for my whips. I have no FOs, no FFOs. So I will just be telling you what I got done. And so we're going to move on to that. Anyway, first thing I've got is my temperature Quaker. That's just a black and white copy of it. This pattern's by Stitch and Mommy. It's her annual temperature chart, and it's from last year, and it's been really fun. I do have a before picture, so I'll put that in. And this is the picture of it, what I've done up to this point. This is probably, I think there's about 3 days I haven't done. So this is pretty close to being up to date. So the stars down there, the little Quaker stars, is the month of November. And I'm stitching this on a Zweigart Flax in a 40 count. And I'm using the DMC colors for the varied temperature range, which gives you a wider range of temperatures when you're in an area that switches back and forth quite frequently. And if you look here, you can see that some of it has stayed here at the beginning of November in those stars in the green. And that's because that's more of like in the 40s. The blues are the colder. And that actual little bit of like light gold color or lighter gold is actually one of the last days that we had in the high 60s, early 70s. So anyway, we're going to be meandering our way back into these colors, I am sure, for December. And the rest of November into December. So, and then when we get near the end of it, we'll be placing the temperatures for each day all throughout this piece, which is fun. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm sure those will be purples and blues. I would be very surprised if there was any greens in them, or anything else. So I really like the way it's looking. It's one floss thread over 2 linen threads, and yeah, I told you the fabric and everything. So almost done. Almost done. Okay, let's see here. I want to make sure I'm ready in my notebook to go whatever else I need to go to. Okay, I also worked the last 2 weeks for my last video on this little piece, which is called Friendship Sampler by Little Dove Designs. This is really a cute piece. I'm doing this with my friend Ruth Ann. It's kind of our friendship piece. We started last year doing one. We have been friends and have both stitched since we were young. So we decided that we were going to do a piece and share it with each other, finish it and give it to each other. So this is what I've done so far. I do have a before shot on what I got done, so I will show that also. And this is a 32 count vintage country mocha from Zweigart. Again, it's the one that's printed on the front, not on the back. And this has been really, really fun. I'm just using DMC on it and having lots of fun with it. It's just the cutest pattern. So, and what else can I say about it? It's two floss threads over 2 linen threads. And I did mostly, if I remember right, though my picture will already show that, I worked on like that little birdhouse, the birds above it, and those words below it. So that is Friendship Sampler. Okay, another piece I worked on too was this kind of a birthday celebration for the designer GGR. In the Facebook group, Our Samplers, oh my goodness, I didn't look it up ahead of time. I think it's Our Samplers yesterday and today or something. If you look it up on Facebook, I know it's Our Samplers, so I can put it down below in the box to tell you what it is for sure. But one of the admins decided that it would be nice to celebrate GGR's birthday, her 90th birthday, this month of November, by either starting or continuing a GGR pattern. And I've had this Welsh pattern, GGR one, in my stash for quite a while and had wanted to start it. So I thought this was a good time to just get it out and start it. This is the actual sampler itself from 1873, Mary Griffiths. So it's going to look a lot different because, of course, it's, really old as compared to what I will be showing you and what I chose to do for my fabric and my threads. I am using the called for threads that GGR had chosen. For my fabric, I'm using 40 count R&R sheep's straw. I don't have a before picture on this one. I checked through my pictures and I don't have one, but I know I had just done like a few of those cute that red flower border. So just a little bit of it, probably only, I think if I remember right, probably only just 3 here and maybe 3 there, 2 or 3 there. So the rest of this I did for the last 2 weeks, and I've really been having fun on this. It's I like how it's turning out. I'm happy with this 40 count sheep's straw. I'm doing 1 floss thread over 2 linen threads, and I'm using the called fors, which are a variety of different overdyes. And I don't remember what they constitute, whether they were weeks or gassed or what, but they are overdyes. And so far, it's been working out really good. I think that the colors are nice, and it works good with this particular fabric. There may be changes I have to do because of that original the original and not reproduction on the front. Sometimes some colors you have to sub out. But so far I've been happy with the look of it. And I've been having fun doing this and celebrating GGR's birthday this month of November. I've always loved this pattern, and I have Welsh ancestry, so I thought it was a really, really good one to pick up. So, and start doing. So anyway, that is also what I worked on in the last 2 weeks. So I got quite a bit done on that, as you can see, with the flower and the vase and all of that. So, okay, the next piece I worked on quite a bit is one you're familiar with if you watched me for any length of time. It's Enchanted Ornament Stocking, my Gold Dimensions kit. This one I had told you, and I do have a picture I'll show here, that I needed to do back stitching on it. And I was hoping after the back stitching that I would be able to get to work on some of the other, and I did manage to do that. I know that there is a little bit of back stitching here that didn't get finished, but most of it did. And I spent like 2 days on the back stitching, and then finally I felt like I was going to go crazy and I was done with back stitching. So I moved on to doing some regular stitching. But in the course of doing that, I did get quite a bit of it done. I did do all the back stitching of those leaves, those berries, the chains here holding the bauble, also that back stitch there. I will be showing a previous picture of it, so you'll be able to see that. And so a lot of it did get done. The only back stitching oh yeah, I also got the back stitching done here, and then there was also a little bit of here I had to back stitch in that I had forgotten. The only back stitching that needs to still get worked on is there are some, down here farther, there are some snowflakes within the stocking. And so up here I have to do a snowflake. And I also, once I finish, I'll have to do that part of the chain and stuff. And I'll have to fill in the back stitch around this part and around that part. But other than that, I am pretty much finished with a lot of the back stitch. So anyway, when I got very, very sick of back stitch, I went over here and started working here. So I got quite a bit of this right here done. So I accomplished in the last 2 weeks what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the back stitching mostly done, as well as get some start done on this side. So I did that. So anyway, it is progressing. The plan will be to get this done before Christmas. I know it won't be able to be fully finished, but my plan, I think that's a good plan to get it totally completed, to have it be an FO by Christmas. So it's been really fun. This is 16 count. It's the kitted fabric. The fabric that came with the kit. It's a light blue Aida with the flosses that came with the kit. Okay, now we're moving on to some full coverage. So the first one, I did not make a copy of the picture yet. I forgot, so I will show you on my phone. This is Autumn Montage. So, and if you're familiar with what I've been working on, I have been doing the montages, every single one, at least 1,000 stitches and more if I could, during each season. I had not picked up Autumn Montage yet this season, and of course, we're getting to the end of fall here. So I wanted to pick it up and get some more done on it. I do have a before picture of it that I will show, and then I'll show you what I got done on it. My plan, and I did do that, all this thread here, I should have serged that, and I did not. My plan was to fill in the rest of this as much as I could, and that's what I did, as well as finish up a lot of the border here. So, because my plan is to do the sections in the montage, and like complete them, so that'll feel good to have a section completed and then move on to another section for the montages. So I did do that, 1,480 stitches in the last 2 weeks, and I actually worked on this not this last week, but the week before. So as you can see, comparing it to the picture here, now I lost the picture and I'm gonna have to get it back for you again. Come on. Just wanted to show you the sections, and you can see that this is the section here that I was working on. You can see that those leaves have taken shape more, and the branch that I had worked on, that's where that little acorn is. So I was filling in all the stuff to the left of that acorn, and so got quite a bit of it done. So I'm real happy with that, because that's probably more. This one here, I was trying to get my 1% on it. because these would that have a lot of stitches to it. You know, you sit there and you go, oh brother, you know, can I get 1% get past the 0.40 or the 0.60 or something like that. And this one I know I got, I didn't bring the stats in here with me, but I know I got past one. I believe I might have got 1.46 or something like that. So I'm really, really happy with that. I'm stitching these all on this thready 25 count Zweigart Lugana Evenweave, and that's my preferred for full coverage. And I like this moss color. I think that it's turning out well. It's going to be for all my montages. And 1/1 full cross is my preferred for full coverage. So that is autumn montage. Okay, now I started a new piece. There's several of us. Needleberry Stitcher started the idea of having a sal for this particular full coverage. So I will show you it. I fell in love with it. It's called Woman in a Field of Flowers. So I decided to join them by Eder Rosa. Love this picture of this girl gazing out into the distance and the flowers on her dress and just the way she's standing and everything. It's just so beautiful. So anyway, I started working on that just a few days ago. And here's my progress. Still in the blues and greens, but I like these blues and greens. They're so pretty. Pretty. I believe when I looked at my stats before I came in here to film, I had 1,021 stitches. And it was like 0.46 maybe? I don't know. I usually am better getting my stats here, but I just wanted to get this video done before I headed to the river house, because that's where I'm going in a couple days after Thanksgiving. So it's a little more difficult to do. I mean, I can video at the river house. It's not a problem with videoing it. It's just the problem that I have to, if I want to show everything that I worked on, I have to bring everything that I had worked on previously, and I don't necessarily like to have that many bags of things with me. So I think that's the main reason why I would prefer not to video up there, because otherwise all you're going to see is just pictures of what I got done. You're not going to see the actual piece. So anyway, on to this more. I'm using a cream 25 count Lugana, 1/1 full cross, as I normally do. And what else can I say about it? It's been really fun. I've been really enjoying it. Compared to my Fall in Yosemite, my photo piece, this is a dream. This is really literally a dream. Other people would say, oh, there's a lot, you know, you can tell that there's confetti in there and everything, but not anything like my Fall in Yosemite, where in one block you might have one stitch of one color and the other might be blocks away. So this to me is very fun to do. I prefer kind of middle confetti in my full coverage, where I have some confetti to keep it interesting, but where it's not overwhelming, where, you know, it's like, oh no, I can't even get hardly any, you know, like I'm going all across the page with one thread, and then I have to go all across the page again with, I mean, you know, the pages with one thread. But if it's just all black or all blue or all brown or something, I don't like that either, because that, even though you get a lot accomplished, you get a lot of percentage done, it's just not as fun. So I guess I'm a middle of the road confetti stitcher. And so anyway, this is my start, and I've been really enjoying it. I had tons of cream, 25 count, and I decided I think I'm just going to do this myself and grid it myself. So, and I kind of like that because she's a little she's kind of a goldenish, you know, I mean, like a brownish color, so I feel like it's a little softer of a fabric for this particular piece. And as you can see, I'm not doing it, I didn't start it on purpose this way, but I'm kind of diagonally stitching it because it's working good that way with this amount of confetti, because as I do it, it just seems to flow better that way. Some pieces flow really good diagonally and others don't. This one seems to be flowing good diagonally, so I'm going to keep doing it that way. So that's the other full coverage that I worked on. So those are all my pieces for all my whips in the last couple weeks. And I'll tell you my plans now before I head to the river house and what I'll be working on there. Not sure how long we'll be there. We have to wait for a new refrigerator to come in. We have to order it and then wait for it to arrive. So we'll see how long that is. So I'm going to take enough with me to be able to enjoy and work on, but hopefully not too much where I'm, filling lots of bags with things. We shall see. But for sure, what I'm bringing up there is to get my cells caught up on. I'll be definitely bringing temperature Quaker to, make sure that keeps up to date. I will also be bringing my birthday cell to do the next section for that. That's Margaretha Schrupfer. And this is hashtag OCT29 SAL if you want to join us, if you like Jeanette Douglas. And my next section that I've sectioned it off, the next section I'll be doing is this band here and this band here. So that will be the one piece, that'll be one piece I'll be bringing up for sure. The other is our Octa cell, hashtag OCT, TO-OCT cell, or also Birdhouse's cell, or also AUFILDESNICHOIRS cell. Anyway, I'm going to do my next birdhouse section on that as well as the back stitch on it while I'm up at the river house. So it's kind of a cell work couple weeks. I will also be working on, I've got those, I'll also be working of course on the stocking. I'm excited about the stocking. So I'll probably want to work on that more than want to work on anything else, but I'll tell myself I have to go back and do my other things too. And also I'm excited to get back to Lace Maker. I started, with Autumn Montage, and with my new full coverage start, I had to put that girl aside, and so I want to bring her back out again, get some more work done on her. This is super confetti heavy right now in the section I'm working on, and so I got burned out some. But now I'm excited about coming back and doing work on it. So we'll see how much I get done on that too. So those are the four main ones that I'm bringing up there. I very well could not change my mind. I will definitely bring those. But I may decide to bring a couple others too that I want to do. If I'm still excited about working on them. I've been enjoying the Welsh sampler. I may bring it back up with me. I might bring, another full coverage up with me. Maybe the Woman in the Field of Flowers. She's been fun. Or I might just totally go off the wall and and see something in my boxes of whips and just decide I'm going to work on that. So anyway, before I forget too, and I forgot to mention this at the beginning of my video, is I haven't been contacted by the person who won the Jardin Privé birdhouse's pattern. So this was won by Joanne Salerno, 1384 on YouTube, on the comments below. So I'm going to try to contact you some more while I'm up in Washington. But if I don't hear from you by the time I get back, I'm going to have to re-give this away. So do a giveaway again. So anyway, Joanne, if you happen to watch this, please contact me in the comments below, and then I'll, you can either email me directly if you want, or just comment and I'll comment back, and we'll get in touch with each other so you can start this really pretty cell. So, did not pull out my book, but I will do it now to give my gratitude quote, which it is right back here. I always do that on purpose so that way I don't have to stop my video and then go get it and start it up again. But this time we're going to do I just opened it up and whatever comes. Of course, it's not going to work good for this because there's nothing written on that one. So I'm going to have to open it up again. And again, this is hilarious. Again, it opened up onto one with nothing written on it. Okay. Come on, Colette. Let's do this. It's just like every time There we go. Finally. Every time I keep opening up, it opens on something, just the picture. Okay, this is actually in November, which is good. It shows fish, and I'll show it to you in a minute here. Like, I'm not sure whether it's dolphins or what it is, but it says gratitude is one of the least articulate of the emotions, especially when it is deep. And I think the reason why they're showing this is because it's fish in the deep. So, and it is true. Gratitude is a very deep emotion. It's something that we should all do every day in our life, not just right around now on the American holiday of Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow, but we should always be grateful every day for what we have. And we shouldn't think of it so much in terms, I think, of like, oh, we have so much more than so many others, and, so many others don't have anything. Even the people who don't have anything, a lot of times they are even more grateful for what they do have. And it seems to go that way a lot of times. So there are, really literally, you have to accentuate the positive. There are so many things to be grateful for. And every single little thing we're grateful for helps us to feel more grateful than not thinking of it at all, not thinking of gratitude at all. I think it kind of pulls itself and just keeps going. So that's what I would, tell you this time, especially with this month, and in the United States tomorrow is our Thanksgiving, to be grateful, to pull out gratitude in everything that you do, because you have it, and you have a lot of things to be grateful for. So anyway, this is a short and quick video, but I wanted to get it out before the holiday weekend. And before I headed to the River House, which I'll be doing probably on Friday, where our plan is to head up on Friday. Try to get this whole refrigerator thing taken care of. So either, depending on how long I'm up there, either I will be doing a video up there and you'll just see a few things, whatever I have there with me, I will show you. I won't be able to show you previous things, but I'll be able to show you what I'm actually working on. Or I will do it when I get home, if I get home in a reasonable, amount of time. So I stayed pretty close to 2 weeks this time, and that's what I'm hoping to do for the next video. Anyway, I'm grateful to all of you. Thanks for joining me so much as you do. Remember to find the beauty in every day. And it is out there. And today is a beautiful day. So I can find a lot of beauty in it, even if it's like a little cold. So take care, everyone. Happy stitching to you. I hope you get a lot of stitching done, and have a great 2 weeks, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.